Guys, M.V.K here, back again. How's everybody doing on their end? Back again with another audio review of movie review in general. And today on this week, I'm here to give my review on the latest Mortal Kombat animated feature called Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind. This came out this year, and it's the third movie in the animated features. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not that I haven't been impressed by the new animated movies of Mortal Kombat, but I think a lot of them have just been a little bit under the weather for me. I did enjoy the Scorpion one for a while. I didn't really care for the second. This one actually was a more improvement that I enjoyed, because it basically is kind of a mixture of franchises and storylines that I actually like. For example, the way I describe this is basically Mortal Kombat mixed with Fist of the North Star, Mad Max, and Old Man Logan in this. That's one of the differences in this. So, and there's some things about it that I don't like, and there's some things about it that I did like. For example, one of the things I did like about this, let's get what I did not like about it. This may be a little minor spoilers for everybody who haven't seen it, because it's out digitally. I don't know if it came out on Blu-ray yet, but I watched it here on YouTube. I rented it. So what has happened is this seems to take place somewhere in the future, where pretty much the Earth realm has been turned into wastelands after the invasion of the Revenants, which is very interesting. That I thought was, whoa, okay, that's interesting. One of the main characters, or characters that we do know in the show, in the movie, is Kuai Liang, aka Sub-Zero. He is alive, older, but he hasn't used his cryomancy powers and everything like that in a long time. Then enters a young Kenshi Takahashi, who's brash and bold. He's always looking for a good fight, and he notices the Lin Kuei symbol on old man Sub-Zero, and Sub-Zero is more like, leave me alone. He's really kind of not going out of his way to fight people. I'm not saying that he's become a pacifist, but he's like really dropped being a warrior, a member of the Lin Kuei in a sense. And that's where the Old Man Logan vibe comes in. Kenshi feels a little bit like a brash in this. He feels like a brash Kenshiro, just not more honorable in the beginning, but needing more help. And that was something I liked about it. And that's kind of the story. Now, they go into detail of what happened, but the main antagonist in this is a character I don't like in the Mortal Kombat franchise. I hate this son of a bitch. Excuse my language. Kano and the Black Dragons rule. And they go to different settlements in now what is called the Wastelands and just wreak havoc and kill people and things like that. Is this movie bloody? Hell yes. It's a Mortal Kombat. Get ready. And so, but you do see many characters in here that are from the video game franchise. Even characters we have not seen in the latest games. But you get Tremble, you get Farah and Tor, there's Kira, there's all these different characters that you would think to be a part of black dragons. And Kano looks way different. He's more cybernetic than ever in this. And even Shang Tsung is under his. Shang Tsung is like his servant and like his wise man, his counsel. And I'm looking at this like, yeah, that ain't gonna last real long. So and that's kind of how it's played up. But it bothers me. It's just Kano is the overarching villain, and I'm just like, I can't see Kano being this way. Like, what the hell? I hate it. I was telling my friend Mr. Multi about it last night. We were talking, and he's like, please don't tell me Kano is the main antagonist. I was like, yep. But what I do like is they do kind of show Kenshi how he becomes blind, and I do like how they show his vision. Like, he kind of has like a Daredevil vibe. Like if you remember Ben Affleck's, how his radar sense worked. That's exactly how Kenshiro's senses kind of work. And even when he does get Senzo, his sword later on. But yeah, it shows someone, a young warrior, brash and not being humbled, then becoming the warrior that he was meant to be. So it's kind of like the reverse of Kenshiro in a sense, like I said. But we do get to see why Sub-Zero hasn't fought back and why he bows to people. And it's really tragic. It is really tragic. And it goes into detail of when this invasion of the Revenants happened and pretty much wiped out Earthrealm in a sense. Now they're just barren wastelands and, mostly deserts with settlements and things like that. But I'm not going to spoil that. You just have to see it for yourself if you haven't seen it. The action was good. I enjoyed the action. It just, Kano I could not get past Kano being the main antagonist. When I'm watching this, I'm like, why isn't Tremble the main antagonist? And if you haven't seen it, you'll be like, yeah, maybe Tremble should have been the main antagonist. But yeah, it is what it is. I do love when Sub-Zero returns back to the fight. He's like, you know what? I gotta get back. And he summons an ally that I was hoping to see, that he had promised that he would never, because Sub-Zero made a promise to another certain character in here that he would never use his cryomancy powers, and if he did, that this character needs to come and stop him, because for some reason it's kind of out of control. He can't really control it, and I'm just like, that's kind of weird. But yeah, for everybody who doesn't know who that character is, you better ask somebody. But it was great to see it, because he's actually my favorite Mortal Kombat character. Outside of that, there was no other familiar faces in terms of allies. No Jax, no Sonya. There was a statue of Liu Kang. No Kung Lao. Nobody else. Just Kenshi, Takahashi, Kuai Liang, Sub-Zero, that other certain character, and a lot of the bad villains and the black dragons of Mortal Kombat. You probably asking yourself, Chris, is Cabal in this? Yeah, he's in this. But he's not like Cabal that you think. Like, he's not very fast. I was like, shouldn't he be running faster than everybody? He wasn't. He wasn't doing any of that. But yeah, he's in it. But outside of that, nobody else. Like I said, the gore factor is here. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not a kid's movie. Don't show your kids this. This is not, unless your kid knows of Mortal Kombat, then maybe. But when I mean kid, I'm meaning like 6-year-old or something like that, or younger. This is not for them. Okay, don't do that to them, because there are body parts coming, people getting their heads smashed, getting cut, arms getting ticked, fingers getting shot off. Everybody, yes, Aaron Black is in this. But this is not for the faint of heart. It was good. It was better than the second one. Definitely better than the second film. But the animation was, I felt was a lot better in this than the second film. But my biggest problem is Kano. I couldn't get behind it. Are there characters, villains from Mortal Kombat 11 in this? No, but like there's Garrus is not in this or anything like that, but there is mention of the main antagonist in Mortal Kombat 11 is in, well, not in it, but this certain character's area is in it. Kronika is mentioned by name, and her time, where she does all the sands of time is there. There were questions I had. Like, for me, it was like the Revenants may have taken out the Earth realm. Where's the God of Blunder? Where's Raiden? Where's all the other gods? Did they get killed too? It was stuff like that. Kind of I questioned too. But I did like the vibe of like I said, of old man Sub-Zero, him living on a farm by himself, he staying away from people, trying to stay isolated, him kind of training Kenshi after he was blind, learn how to, use his senses better and things like that. And I like that. Those are things. And then, of course, when that certain character came into factor, I loved it. But I just didn't like the fact of the matter of Kano being this OG badass. Like, when I mean badass, I'm meaning able to handle Sub-Zero and you-know-who together. I'm like, get the fuck out. I was getting pissed. I'm like, oh, kill this dude. Like, fuck out of here with this. It was, I don't like Kano. I hate that character. I really do. And to see him just kind of being able to handle himself against guys like Shang Tsung, especially when Shang Tsung got younger, I will say, it was just like, oh, whatever. But overall, it was a fairly good movie. I enjoyed it. If I was giving it a rating, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It was good for what it was. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you're going to check it out. But you will pick up the vibes of this movie in terms of like where they kind of got their ideas from. Like I said, Old Man Logan, definitely, especially in terms of how they portrayed Sub-Zero in this. Kenshi had like a young reverse version of Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, and of course the setting, reminded me of Mad Max and things like that. But it was fun. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It had me glued to my computer because I watched it. Like I said, I rented it on YouTube. It was $4.99 for a rent. I was like, yeah, let me just rent it instead of wasting money to just buy it without really seeing if I want to add it to my collection. But initially it was supposed to come out, I think it's out. They said October 11th, but it came out on digital October 9th. I'm not sure. People confirm that with me. I'm not really sure. But outside of that, guys, it was pretty good. I didn't mind it. 7 out of 10. If you're not really wanting to take the risk of buying this movie in terms of like paying your money for the Blu-ray and everything like that, then I suggest renting it. Renting it here on YouTube or other VOD sites, just to get a feel like, okay, maybe I will add it. So the question is, will I add this to my Blu-ray collection? Probably I will when I get it down the line. But outside of that, it was good. So if you guys, I want to thank everybody for listening and checking out my review of Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind. I wonder where they can go next if they want to continue these Mortal Kombat animated features, because I wasn't expecting to go kind of post-apocalyptic so quickly. And yes, when we hear that post-apocalyptic, it's like, oh, how many times have we seen this? That feature, that setting is kind of getting overused. It's getting overexposed, and I can understand that. But I do feel like you should check it out for yourselves, guys. Try not to spoil too much, but there were some things I needed to spoil. But yeah. Thank you for listening, guys. You guys take care. As always, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. I'll catch you guys next time on another movie review. What is next on the movie reviews that I gotta review? Of course, Black Adam, Barbarian. I still want to see, which I have. I have it digital. I need to watch that. And yeah, man. Looking forward, and of course, the big one is coming. But outside of that, you guys take care, and see you soon.